Hello everyone. In this video, I'll be talking about how can you find the negative beliefs that are there in your subconscious mind. Also, how can you reprogram them? Yes. This is the second video on subconscious mind. In my first video, I've talked about what is subconscious mind, how does negative thought gets into your subconscious mind, and everything related to it. You can watch that video over here. Hello everyone, my name is Durgesh Singh. I'm a brain expert, memory trainer, and an entrepreneur. This YouTube channel is based on growth mindset to create a better life for yourself by working on different areas of your life like finance, relationship, self-development, and many more. You can also find me on podcast by the name Durgesh Singh Growth Mindset, which is available in all the podcast platforms like Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcast, Castbox, TuneIn, Radio Public, and many more. Understanding the negative belief in your subconscious mind is easier than what you think. All you have to do is just be very aware of the situations that you are facing. Yes, if there is a certain kind of situation that you are facing constantly for a longer period of time, even though you have the right talent, you have the right potential, and you are exactly the perfect person to do it, that means there is a certain negative belief around that. Like in my last video, I told you that even though I was making 10k during my college time, but I wasn't able to save money, and I was facing that situation for over 2 years of time. So if there is a situation that you're facing for a long period of time, then there is a problem. For example, continuous failure, even though you have the right talent, right skill, and you're the right person to do it, means there is a belief of fear. You fear a lot. You fear that what might go wrong. You fear whether the society will accept you or not. You fear what the other people will say. So there is a possibility that there is a subconscious mind belief about fear. The second example is injury. If you are a person who gets injured most of the time, that means there are a lot of hateful beliefs or hateful thoughts regarding a situation or a person in your subconscious mind. In a simple language, if there is a problem or struggle with money, that means there is a problem or a negative belief around money in your subconscious mind. If you are eating right, have a morning routine and follow a good diet, and even then you are unhealthy, that means there is a negative belief regarding health. So what are the things that you can do to change your negative beliefs? First, create affirmations. Affirmations are the statements of the reality that you want to have. For example, I am healthy, I am rich. These are the things that you want to have, but you're not. Okay? Now, there are certain rules to create affirmation. First rule. Your affirmation should be a complete positive statement. Yes. If you are unhealthy, you cannot create an affirmation that I am not unhealthy, because your subconscious mind does not know the difference between yes or no. So when you are saying that I am not unhealthy, that means your subconscious mind is taking as I am unhealthy. Okay. So the statement should be I am healthy. It should be complete, pure, positive statement. The second rule is your statement should be in present tense. Yes. The statement cannot be I will be healthy. The statement should be I am healthy, because again your subconscious mind does not know the difference between future, past or present. For your subconscious mind, everything is present. So you can say that now I am healthy, now I am rich, now I am lovable, now everybody loves me. So these are the examples of affirmations. Now the second rule is to repeat those affirmations. Remember, repetition is the key. You have to repeat this affirmation either in your mind or aloud throughout the day as much as possible. Now, the best time to repeat those affirmations are as soon as you wake up and when you are about to fall asleep. See, when you are about to fall asleep, there is a state of mind when you are not completely fallen asleep. What I mean is, you are lying on the bed and suppose somebody comes in. You know that somebody has come, but you are too sleepy to open your eyes or turn and look who it is, right? I'm sure you must have felt that state. This is the state of mind when your conscious mind is not totally alert. And when you repeat these affirmations, the affirmation simply goes directly to your subconscious mind. This also happens as soon as you wake up. So these are the two times when you can repeat those affirmations as much as possible. Again, because your conscious mind is not alert and the affirmations will go directly to your subconscious mind. The third rule is to visualize and meditate. When you are doing meditation, you are simply going to theta state, a state of mind where conscious mind is not alert. That means if you repeat those affirmations while you are meditating, the affirmation will shift to your subconscious mind. Also, once the affirmations are in your subconscious mind, your brain will start looking for proof. So what you do is you visualize, because your brain does not know the difference between the actual reality and visualization. So for example, if your affirmation is I am rich, once you have repeated that affirmation for a long period of time, for over 2 weeks, and then you are constantly visualizing it, visualize yourself as your pocket is full of money, or you have a lot of money, or you are buying your favorite car without any problem. When you visualize those things, as I said, your brain does not know the difference between reality and visualization. So your brain will see that all of this affirmation has come true. It is a reality. and hence it will become a stronger memory. The fourth rule is to feel the emotion and raise your vibration. The new you that you are trying to become is on the higher frequency. The older you that you don't want to be is in lower frequency. And like I told you in my last video, you are a radio. So if you are still radiating the lower frequency of 10 degree FM, you cannot expect to play a song of 100 degree FM, right? So raise your frequency, raise your vibration to the new you. Also, when you're visualizing that you have already become rich, okay, and you don't have the feeling regarding it, your brain will not understand it, okay. It will not capture those affirmations as a real affirmations, because your brain understands emotions and energy more than it understands language, okay. So raise your frequency. And the fifth and the most important thing is, after you have done all those four things, you have become a new version of you. Okay, you are already a new version of you, even though the new reality you cannot see instantly, but you are a new you. So the fifth rule is act as if it's already been done. You cannot behave something opposite of what you are trying to be. Like for example, if your affirmation was I am healthy, so you cannot simply go back and start eating the junk food. Remember, the healthy person will not do that. Or if your affirmation was I am rich, you cannot simply go to your relative and start complaining that I don't have money, I am poor. You cannot talk about this, because a rich person will never do that. When you are talking to other people that you have health issue or you have money problem, remember, your thoughts, your words are energy. You are giving more energy to those words, those affirmations. They are also acting like affirmations. And when you are repeatedly, constantly doing this, remember the second rule was repetition. So that is also getting down in your subconscious mind. Okay, so do not do that. Act as if it's already been done. So these are the 5 methods that you can apply to reprogram your subconscious mind and create your new reality. So if you like that video, please don't forget to like and subscribe and share with your friends. Also, please let me know in the comment box what do you feel about this video. Thank you.